Yo, this is Wiggy Music, and you listen to the hottest podcast in Charlotte, Piedmont Artist Profiles.
Alright, well, let's try this again. And the lovely buds are back in the house, and we got the live stream back up, and everything seems to be everything. So, where did we leave off? We left off with some music and no buds, and now we got buds and no music. What's going on, boys? How you been?
Up?
We've been good.
Yeah,
We're just jamming at the crib.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen you guys since when was it? It was before your West Coast tour. No, I saw Tyler at a show. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about your West Coast tour. What were your lessons learned there?
Don't lock the key in the van.
Don't lock the
That
key in the
happened
van. Be 21 in certain states.
Yeah,
Hey, we got to camp a lot. That was really fun.
that's pretty cool. Oh, phone's on. So let's see. You guys you talked about some threshold moments. You have any threshold moments on this trip like you did in the Caribbean?
That's
Ooh.
Cliff's thing.
Threshold moments on tour. I would have to say sleep. Sleeping in was a luxury. Like,
Lack of sleep, yeah.
Yeah, like whenever we got a chance to sleep in, we would definitely indulge. You know, it was kind of hard sometimes though, getting up and staying consistent.
Mhm.
Like with waking up and knowing that you had a 7-hour trip or like an 8-hour trip ahead of you the next day. And
Yeah, and you have a huge hangover going on.
So did you guys split
Yeah.
the driving up, or did Daddy Bud do the whole thing?
No, we split it up
Yeah.
pretty good, but Daddy Bud put his work in for
Daddy
sure.
Bud sure did.
We had some teams going.
Yeah. So out of that whole trip, not to call anybody out, but what was the spot?
Jacksonville, Florida was dope. We played at Surfer the Bar.
Nice.
Man, probably Hi-Fi Music Hall in Eugene,
Yeah.
Oregon. That was tight. That was really
Oregon's pretty
sick.
dope.
And
Wow.
Richland, Washington show was really cool. Emerald of Siam. That was really sick.
Be on Key in Denver, Colorado was pretty dope.
Right.
Yeah, it's a cool little Grateful Dead bar. That's it.
Psychedelic
Nice.
bar.
Psychedelic. Nice.
Yeah.
You guys played Richland, Washington?
Yeah, we
Yep.
played some club called Emerald of Siam. Well, it was actually not a club. It was
It was
kinda
a
like
buffet.
It was like this buffet bar
Yeah.
place, but it had a really nice stage. And we came in, and some dude was like playing some crazy
This
shit.
old guy had a bunch of wooden pipes, sounding like East Asia.
Damn. That's Eastern Washington, right? Is that in the desert? Or
I
is
don't
that
know.
is that like Tacoma?
I think it's like
It was more east, yeah.
I think it's
you-
closer to Portland.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You guys
I
did
guess.
a couple bounces there where you were like in Eugene. You went what, Roseburg to Vancouver, Washington, then back to
Vancouver.
Eugene. Is that what I
Uh,
saw? Did you end up doing that?
I don't remember exactly the order, but it was like Vancouver and then Eugene and then Richland.
Yeah, north, south, north.
And then we had another show like further towards the West Coast, so that
I think
was
it
like
was back in
sadly
Eugene.
we had like 80 days deep. We were like, fuck this shit,
Yeah.
We're not
I mean,
gonna go the opposite way.
I mean, it
home
was
right now.
5 hours in the opposite direction, like 5, like Zach was talking about, like 5 hours for the last trip just to, go back 5 hours and then go home,
But
It's
it was a really great experience, a mixture of dead shows and surprisingly really awesome shows. Another awesome show, the Royal in Salt Lake City, Utah. That was really fun.
Salt Lake City's sneaky, like a really cool city.
Yeah, which they're huge against like the whole underage. Like you can't even be outside at a certain time if you're under 21. Like
We won't talk about that side of Salt Lake City.
But yeah, one place turned us down, but the Royal, they allowed us to play. It was a sick show. It was
right
awesome.
on.
After being escorted in and out.
Yeah, they had to escort you in the bar.
Yeah.
I was
They wouldn't let us
I
in.
was chilling. I was like
Wouldn't
was
let me
hanging
and
with these
Tyler
guys.
in.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you're 23.
drinking booze and stuff.
When do you guys turn 21? This year?
May 4th, I'll be 21.
Oh,
Next year,
He just
January
turned
6th.
January 6th.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
Capricorn, just like me.
Oh, Lord.
So, what was the worst moment of being on the road?
Camping.
Camping.
It's probably camping. That was the worst and kind of the best sometimes too.
Day
'cause it was a
5.
great,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a great
It was
experience.
beautiful.
But I mean, in Nebraska when we were camping, it was like 35 mile-an-hour winds. Our tent was like sideways, and
I watched your
cold as fuck.
your live stream from your show. Was it Oklahoma or maybe it was Nebraska? It actually had a pretty good turnout, man. I think it was
Nebraska?
It was probably
Yeah,
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
That was the kickoff.
Lincoln, yeah, Lincolnton or what's it called?
Lincoln,
Kearney.
Nebraska, or Kearney,
Kearney,
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
It was this place called Gillies. That was the
Kearney.
kickoff of the Tatanka Lovely Buds tour. That was a really sick show.
Right on. So, you guys are playing a show this Saturday. We already talked about it a little bit at the Visualite. This is your first show back in Charlotte as a group for quite a while, right?
We've had a couple.
Well, yeah, I've been playing around like acoustic by myself at Louis' place.
We played at the Evening Muse last week.
But yeah, we had one show at the
That's
Evening
right,
Muse,
that's right.
and we played with Of Good Nature as well before the New Year.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had a New Year's show, so we've had about like 3 shows.
That was at the Rabbit Hole in Crown Station.
We also did a Christmas party with Sundried.
Kearney.
yeah,
That's
that was
right.
that was a little private thing.
Yeah, it was.
You guys did New Year's Eve show too, right?
Yep.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
it
do
was a Crown Station.
Yeah, I was.
That
There.
was
I
pretty
don't
fun.
remember. I was
We
there.
did that with
lit.
we did that. We had Sugar Shine come out and jam with us.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man.
That was work. I never thought to be playing bass during the countdown. You know. It was
Yeah,
like-
we had never done that before.
Were you doing the countdown like?
Well, I mean, we played like 1 or 2 other. We've only been a band for like 3 or 4 years, so we've only done like 2 New Year's situations. But we just got through on a bill last minute. But this year we did like a headlining slot, so we had to.
stretch it out.
Yeah, we had to hold on to go through the whole countdown situation, which that was a first for us.
It was
but
funny.
it was dope. We just did like this little funk jam and just kind of improvised and just
Ended up raging.
and actually Daddy Buds popped up on stage and like emceed for us. Like, he was like, "We got 10 seconds." Blah, blah, blah. And then
Nice.
we
Oh,
built
shit.
it up and then dropped it.
Dropped it. So you got any plans for the summer? You got any tours coming up?
Yeah, we're probably thinking about maybe doing that same route that we did, plus some more, or maybe some more East Coast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to go to New York again, link up with Oogie.
Did you guys make any new band friends out there on the road?
Oh yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
whole lot.
I don't even.
Shout out
What's
to
Let's
Pluto
see.
the Planet.
Naughty Pine.
Naughty Pine.
That was one band. Who else?
Calypso.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's her name?
Higher
Colo-
Education.
Colosso. Yeah.
Colosso.
Colosso.
Collection
What's up,
of
Colosso?
Jaw Soldiers.
Gotcha. So you guys got any recording going on? Any albums coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, we got a 4-track EP about to drop very soon. We don't know when we're gonna drop it, but it's in the final stages of mixing. We're about to send it off to get mastered.
Mm-hmm. I'm being easy on Zach because he's got no voice. So, but we were talking earlier a little bit about like the kind of the family vibe in reggae, and how it's such a big community. What has that meant to you guys as a young band to be able to kind of tap into this energy?
Man, it was a crazy experience being like thrown to the wolves as young musicians with all these old cats been doing it forever, dude, and they're
Thanks,
they're
man.
pros at it.
Thanks for calling me.
And we're just trying to follow the steps, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know where to go from there. I was hoping you were going to carry that a little bit longer.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Is this mic on?
Yeah.
Is there any hazing
Loud and clear.
on the road?
Any hazing?
From
But we kind of
some
like
old
each
heads?
haze ourselves in a way as far as like how fucked up we get. But this dude had the most puke moments. Like, but I was probably second in line with that, and then Cody does.
Yeah, the
really
first
drink,
first couple of nights were pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was like, oh man, we're gonna be gone forever. Let's get
But no
drunk.
no hazing in our
hell.
group. We're pretty loving.
Yeah, it kind of leveled out too. As just like as we kept going and week by week, we kind of just tried to preserve our energy as much as possible.
The only level of hazing is just our peer pressure of making Cody take a shot of Jack or something every now and then.
That shot in Chicago. Ooh.
Right on. Well, hey, we got some Sun-Dried Vibe songs here. We're gonna play a track and take a little break here. This is Nugget from Sun-Dried Vibe. So we finally remembered a moment there. You guys, you went to the hospital in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Great.
All right, so I got like some random ass poison oak. Apparently, it's like Pacific poison oak. We were camping and shit,
Yeah.
gathering wood or whatever. And
You
next thing
didn't
I know,
wear
I wake up
sleeves.
the next day with like this gnarly rash, like in the crease of my arm right here.
And,
And it just literally like three days went past, and my arm, I couldn't even fit my arm in like my sleeve of my jackets or anything.
how did,
Swole up.
how did you get this poison oak from the West
I
Coast?
just said that we were gathering wood and we are camping.
And did you
trying
roll
to
his
stay
sleeves up?
warm.
Cody told him specifically.
But anyways, yeah, we got to Washington.
Where's
I tried to like stick it out until the end, but like we had one more show in Seattle, and I was just like, "Fuck this! I'm going to the ER and getting something, you know, a shot of Benadryl or some steroids or something." And they just like gave me some prednisone, and I turned out like coming home, and it went away. And then I like withdrawal. I went through withdrawal from the prednisone, so they had to like taper me off of it. I broke out in hives again because of the prednisone. So it was weird.
I lived in the Northwest my whole life and never got Pacific poison oak. So
Yeah, before that, I've only had like poison ivy like one time. That was pretty extreme.
So this weekend's show is actually a Bob Marley a tribute. What songs are you guys gonna be covering, Zach?
Sundride's gonna do "No Woman, No Cry."
Nice. How about you guys, buds?
I think we figured out on guiltiness. Yeah.
Classic.
So everyone's doing one cover song, and then the rest of the show is a tribute. Nice.
Yo.
Yep.
So you guys ran over on late on practice. You guys working on a new song?
Yeah. I think I'm calling it "Shit to Call Mine."
Shit to call mine.
Yeah. It's like a nice little short pop track. I like
Little
it.
song.
Nice. All right, man. Well, let's see. I got a few plugs. We'll wrap this thing up here. Let's see what we got going on this weekend. Obviously, your guys' show is Saturday at 4 p.m. at the Visual Light. You can get tickets to that on Facebook on the event page. Is there someone else they can get tickets at?
Yeah, visuallight.com or sundriedvibes.com.
Right on. And then Friday at Old Town Public House. Ade, you want to talk about your gig a little bit? Yeah, that's you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're playing. Hey, if y'all not practicing, we're gonna be playing at Old Town Public House in Cornelius on Friday, and that's kind of the prelude to our to another show that we're having. But it's,
Nice.
Don't be bashful. It's the same time as these guys.
well, I'm not. This is their show. I'm trying not to draw attention away. But yeah, we're doing an album release on Saturday also.
Congrats.
Yeah, as soon as we get done with that, I'm probably gonna be heading over to the Visual Light.
Yeah, I'll be bouncing back and forth as
Nice.
well. And for something a little more seductive and jaw-dropping, check out Cabaret de Cooch at Hattie's Friday night at 9. That's with Hellcat Harlow, Jack Dahlia. The Saturas are going to be there. Those are all showstoppers. You should probably go to their Facebook pages, though, and check them out first, because they're going to leave your jaw on the floor. It's pretty sexy, and it's pretty out of control. And then also Friday night at Studio 13 in Cornelius, you can catch the Donner Dead, Backyard Dirt, Midnight Airwave, and the Bloodworth Project at 7 p.m. But be sure you go get your tickets to the Visual Light to go see these guys play. Thanks, guys. I'm going to play one more song, play you guys out. Thanks for coming by and playing along this experiment. We're going to get a little better and work out the bugs. So thanks for stopping by, guys.
Thanks,
Hey,
for
thanks,
having
man.
us.
Buds out.
That's definitely not Sunrise. That's Gonzo.